Hello everyone and welcome back to Authentic Worth Publishing, which is bringing worth back into you through storytelling and book writing. In today's video, I want to talk to you about the journey of running a business, but in particular, running a book publishing business. There has been many opportunities I've had to share my story and my vision about Authentic Worth Publishing. And in today's video, I just want to share with you a few key takeaways from what I've learned in running a book publishing company. Just to give you an overview, I actually wanted to become an actress when I was in secondary school. But then I realized that I passed business studies also in secondary school. So I decided to do business and get a degree in business administration with marketing. So after that, I started working in retail for a couple of years, and then I moved into property. During the transition of finishing university and trying to find a job and working, I was in a dilemma of figuring out what I was called to do and what my purpose was. So at the time, I decided to do a blog, and I created a blog by myself via WordPress for those who want to start writing for beginners. So definitely do check them out. I started blogging in 2014 and I'm still blogging up till now. And then I knew that as I was writing so many things that I was going through at the time, I just knew that having a book would be ideal. So a dear friend at the time encouraged me to go to a book workshop. And when I went to the book workshop in April 2016, I was very inspired and I took the responsibility of writing my first book called It's Time to Heal. Now, for those of you who don't know, I am also an author of 5 books, and I can tell you writing has been very therapeutic, not just for me, but for my audience. For those who do have my book, It's Time to Heal, you will know how important it is for me to be honest and real with you. The majority of my books are very transparent and very open about the things that I've gone through. I would say it's more of a memoir to really encourage people about life and to give just practical self-help advices and tips on what they need to do going forwards. Now, from there, I decided to write all my other books, as I mentioned before. And in 2018, this is something that I want to talk about in greater depth, so I won't go into too much now. That was the year where I really discovered my purpose. And through that year, I was able to run my first workshop in 2018 in November. And then I continued it on in 2019 with 4 workshops. And then in 2020, because of the pandemic, as we know, everything was locked down. So I decided to run my events online. Now, I can tell you, I was stuck between the months of April and June. One of my clients had a very difficult time in that period, and I didn't have a strategy for Authentic Worth. And I said to myself, what can I do to still be available? What could I do to continue to make an impact? And then I thought that I need to do a workshop online called How to Write a Book in a Pandemic. And I remember thinking to myself, oh my gosh, is this actually me doing an online Zoom class in a pandemic? Like, me? What? Me? And I noticed that the interest of our workshops became bigger and bigger. And that's when we also did our first Authors of Our Generation event online. We did our initial one in 2019 face-to-face, but because of the pandemic, we had to do everything online. When you visit our website, you will see on the events tab all our events we've had since 2016. So we have been very consistent in that respect. In terms of Authentic Worth, it was built from a place of pain turned into purpose. And I want to really encourage you that when you're writing a book, write to inspire your community, write to inspire your audience. And when you're running a business, don't think too much about what you're going to get back. Think about how much you're going to give out. And that's the thing about business. It's about understanding your customers. And I remember talking to a few people that in order to have a successful business, you need to be a people's person. Not a people pleaser now, there's a difference, but a relational person with others. You need to be able to understand your customer. You need to be able to understand their needs and what they need from you and how you can give it to them. There are also moments in my life where I've encountered questions where people say, Esther, how do you get people? How do you find people? How do people find you? And if I'm honest with you, it's really my personality. And I know it's very rare to say this because people might say you need a sales funnel. You need to do ABC to get to there. But I'm telling you, you are the brand of your business. So when you carry yourself well, people will see that and they'll say, you know what? I want to be in alignment with this business. I want to be in alignment with this vision. You don't have to try and know it all. As long as you know a few things, master that craft and build it up. One of the ways I was able to strategize is by doing one-to-ones. And one-to-ones are very personal, especially for those who may not be confident to talk in a crowd. My aim for Authentic Worth is to bring confidence into authors that publish with us, that not a lot of people tend to do when it comes to publishing books. When was the last time you gave your authors an opportunity to show forth their story and to give them a platform to talk boldly? And that's what Authentic Worth does, particularly at our Authors of Our Generation events every year. And I want to encourage you, for you that is listening to this video right now, and you have a story to share, and a powerful one for that matter, that will be compelling, start now. Don't waste time. If I wasted time and I allowed life to be better and smooth, I don't think I would start. Because so many of us, and I'm guilty of this, we wait for life to get better. But that's not right. If we wait, we will be waiting a long time. My 5th book is out, called Confident Face. How would I have been able to write it if I didn't start with the first one, It's Time to Heal? And every year I endeavor to help as many authors as I can to help publish their books. Because it is needed in this community. It is needed in the society to share stories, to encourage, to inspire, to uplift, to bring about the value that we all have. Your story is valid, no matter what you've been through, and your story is needed. Authentic Worth is about giving you a platform. The name alone stands for itself. Authenticity, be your true self, your worth, your value, what you carry on the inside. No one can take that away from you. That is your unique selling point. Running a business, yes, it has its ups and downs, but in the end, you can definitely say it was worth it. And I can honestly say, now that we're going into our 3rd year of running, it has been amazing. I will not trade it for anything else. All I want to do is serve and serve and serve until I see those that have published under the Authentic Worth brand to grow and get better and become big inspirations to many people in the future, to leave that legacy. It's all about the legacy here. Yes, the funding will come. Yes, the finances will grow. But what you give to someone within is so much more valuable. You're giving them encouragement. You're giving them so much more that they may not have been able to see in themselves, just because you've stepped out and shared your story. If I didn't step out to share my story, Authentic Worth would not be here. And as mentioned again, I will be doing a separate video on why Authentic Worth was birthed in the first place. I didn't actually think of running a business at all. I wasn't really a business guru in secondary school or college, but it's after when I finished university and I started going to events and networking, that's what enabled me to really open up my mind to learn about business. And for those of you who do have a story to share, why not send your manuscript over to submissions@authenticworth.com, where we will be able to have a one-to-one consultation with you. This is going to be your best season yet to write and publish your book. For further information as well about our up-to-date events and what we're up to at this time, do follow us on Authentic Worth on all platforms: YouTube, LinkedIn, Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. And also, I just wanted to say this in advance because I will be doing a video about this. So I'm really glad and humbled to say that Authentic Worth has been nominated the Social Value Award by the Mayor of Lewisham, and that will be taking place in November. I want to say a massive thank you to each and every one of those that has been in the process of helping Authentic Worth to win the Social Value Award. It is Authentic Worth's first award, and I know there will be many more to come as well. Thank you, each and every one of you, for your love, for standing with Authentic Worth, for believing in the vision of Authentic Worth. It would not have been possible without each and every one of you, and I am so humbled to see what we are going to do going forwards for you all. Stay tuned, you do not want to miss out on what we have in store for you. For more inspirational and book content, make sure that you subscribe to this channel. I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.